Hey guys, this is Olga with AskYourSoul.org, and today I received this wonderful new deck in the mail, and I'm really excited to see what it's like inside. When I saw this deck online, I felt so drawn to it for some reason, and I always try to listen to my intuition. And I remember reading this book by Don Miguel Ruiz, The Four Agreements, like years ago. It's actually a really tiny book, which I kind of love. But I remember really enjoying this book way back when, and so when I saw these cards, I was like, I think I'm gonna get these and see if they are as awesome as the book. So anyway, I'll include the links below just in case. Let's see what it says here. Based on Don Miguel Ruiz's New York Times bestselling book, The Four Agreements, the 48 cards in this deck provide a simple yet powerful code of conduct for attaining personal freedom and true happiness. There are 12 cards corresponding to each of the four agreements. Number 1, be impeccable with your word. 2, don't take anything personally. 3, don't make assumptions. And 4, always do your best. Amen to that, right? These cards will help you transform your life as you recover the awareness and wisdom of your authentic self. Cool. Okay, and there are 48 of them. So it's a cute little box, and interestingly, it does not have a guidebook. But I think that's because the cards literally tell you exactly what you need to hear, which is kind of helpful sometimes, if you just want a short message instead of getting an oracle card and trying to read it intuitively. Instead, these just give you the actual things to consider. Okay, so this is the same messages on the back of the deck. Oh, this is Don Miguel Ruiz for you. And let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a walkthrough. Be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Totally. Cool, so it looks like there was a short message here on the front of the card and then a longer message on the back, which is really cool. I like the illustrations as well. So this is realize the power of your word. Manifest your true intentions. Create a beautiful dream. I love this one. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Express your love. Replace fear with love. Cultivate faith. Seek to know the truth. Become a white magician. Realize the need to be right. Endure heaven on earth. Okay, and then this is, it looks like this is agreement number 2. Don't take anything personally. If only it were so easy. As easy as it sounds. Be immune to others' opinions. Transform your life. Your truth is personal to you. Good point. Relinquish self-importance. I know a few people who could really benefit from doing that. Everyone lives in their own dream. True that. See other people as they are. Refuse to eat emotional poison. Ugh. Ignore the opinions of others. Well, that depends on what their opinions are. Maybe they're really nice. Don't ignore the good ones. Release self-judgment. Yep, that's a big one. Embrace your freedom. Become immune to poison. Love and respect yourself. Beautiful. And this one is don't make assumptions, agreement number 3. Discover the truth. Eliminate gossip. Easier said than done. Learn to ask questions. Assume nothing. Let your life be transformed. I love this. Be yourself around others, okay? Be aware of unconscious assumptions. Well, they are unconscious, so it's kind of hard to be aware of them, but it's good to pay attention, for sure. Speak openly and honestly. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. Ask for what you want. Relinquish the need to change others. Yeah, that's a tough one. Communicate with clarity. Okay, and this looks like the fourth agreement. Always do your best. Your best is changing all the time. Don't overdo. That's funny. Stay in the present moment. Take action on your ideas. Honor yourself. Take action without expecting a reward. Practice makes the master. Express your own divinity. Do your best because you want to, not because you have to. Surrender and let go of the past. Yep, that's a biggie. Love and nurture your body. And take your life and enjoy it. Cool, I really like these. And they're very easy to hold, they're not huge. So, okay, I'm gonna pull a card for us just to see what message we have for today for you guys. Okie doke, so I'm all done, and this is the card that I pulled. It says, replace fear with love. This is totally reminding me of A Course in Miracles, because that's kind of like one of the main premises there. And it says, the human mind is like fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you're impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. And I just think it's really important to pay attention how we talk to ourselves. You know, like a lot of the time when I get annoyed or even like offended or whatever by something that a friend of mine says to me, and right away, like, it's really easy to kind of just focus on being upset versus looking at the situation from an observer standpoint, because obviously, you know, it's personal, so it's really hard not to take it personally. But you can usually tell if whatever this person says is coming from fear or from love, because basically those are the two essential feelings that we have. You know, everything else stems from those two. But I, instead of over-analyzing it and just, you know, becoming so engulfed in this like negativity, I usually try to think to myself, if this person talks to me this way, you know, a friend, can you imagine how she talks to herself? It's basically like a habit at this point, you know, because we talk to ourselves all the time, you know, whether or not we consciously even like realize it. We're constantly talking to ourselves, and just imagine how much stuff we say to ourselves that's negative. It's crazy, right? Like, no wonder we kind of like program our subconscious to see the world negatively, you know, and to focus on negative things. It's just because it's so much easier, and we're so used to that. And plus, let's not forget like all the programming that's been done, you know, by our parents, our grandparents, whoever was raising us. And it's hard to let go of the same thinking that you have had all of your life or most of your life, and refocus and become conscious of it and actually consciously try to change it. So I think this is a very powerful message and a reminder to pay attention to how we talk to ourselves, and how we always, at any moment in time, we have the power to change our thinking from fear to love. Because let's also not forget that thoughts give birth to action, you know, or leg thereof. Because if you're always feeling crappy and you tell yourself that you're not good on anything or whatever it is that you want to do, then you're probably not even gonna make the next step and take this action. So instead, if you just act more out of curiosity and just, you know, like, see what happens, whatever, worst case scenario, whatever it is you want to do, you're just not going to do it again. I mean, but at least try, at least see what happens, instead of just telling yourself that you're for sure not going to be any good at it. And plus, it's very rare that somebody's like really good at something that they have just started doing or like have never tried before. So I don't know, it's just about being more gentle with ourselves and with others in our life, because I feel like we could all use some words of support and love and understanding. You know, there's like never enough of that, basically. I hope this was a good reminder to you to be nicer to yourself and replace fear with love in the way that you talk to yourself and to others. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, and I'm sending you guys love and light, a ton of positive vibes, and wishing you all the best. Bye!